a minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Buddy Dick, the Vermont-born pitcher, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's throwing terrific. I mean, he's coming off a no-hitter. And to me, the big thing today is will he continue to get that first pitch strike? That's what's dominated. And then how long can he keep this no-hit streak alive?
Ready now, Dave Waylock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Altoona, center fielder, Dave Waylock.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
So digging in now, Armando Mota. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Frank Shatner.
Frank Shatner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Eric Mead.
Leading off for
He had a
Altoona,
couple of hits in yesterday's
fielder,
contest.
Eric Mead.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Perez is right there. One down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Striding in, Steven Sanchez. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Sanchez.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting sixth.
In now, number 61. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Howie Richardson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Howie Richardson.
And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit.
Elias.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Thayer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Newton Thayer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Buddy Dick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another chance? Dave Waylock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dave Waylock.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, right fielder, Armando Mota.
Standing in now, Armando Mota, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Frank Shatner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Frank Shatner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Mead. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mead.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. It looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
That's a ball.
Too high. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Ready on 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Steven
batting,
Sanchez.
first baseman.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Zero.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, one man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box now, number 61. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Benitez has got it, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in to try it again. Buddy Dick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waylock has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. So stepping in, Howie Richardson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Richardson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Elias Diaz. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting.
Into the box,
pitcher,
Newton Thayer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Ready once again, Dave Waylock. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Armando Mota.
Into the box now, Armando Mota. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
The batter, number 19.
Standing in now, Frank Shatner. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here to count to 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no score. At the plate, Eric Mead. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Eric Mead.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steven Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Steven Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
61.
number 61. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. Oh, so close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Enrique Dorta enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Enrique Dorta.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Doug Banks claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just...
This pitcher's vital contribution is not overlooked.